This short video will show you how to add tracks to your Camtasia project and also import additional media. I have a short video that I recorded. It's about 20 seconds long of an OB visit that I got to attend with my daughter-in-law and my 2-year-old grandson. And so on this video that I've already recorded in Camtasia, it's listed on track 1. I'm going to add a second track so that I can bring some other things. It's basically adding a layer onto the video you've already created. And this is a track where I can play around a little bit without messing up the original video that I had recorded. So I'm going to import some media. You'll see at the top of the screen where it says import media. There's a couple of different kinds of media that you can import: audio files, pictures, or videos. So I'm going to import some additional pictures that I have of my grandkids, and on this here are some pictures of the beautiful baby after it was born, after our OB visit. Let's get some more. How about a picture of his brother holding his sister, and we'll just take another one, 3 or 4 more videos, so I can capture them either one at a time or as a group like I just did. Now, I've just talked to you about the OB visit in my prior video. Now I'm going to begin to lecture a little bit about what's happening after the birth of the baby in terms of promoting healthy family development. And so I'm going to drag these down to my track 2. And I'll just get them down there and then I'll play around with them. Of course, I'm a grandmother, so I love to have pictures of my grandkids. And you'll see that these are spacing out along my timeline in Camtasia. But what I want to do is I want to cluster them all together. So I'm going to drag the first one right up to the end of my prior one, and you'll see a little timeline appears and it snaps it when the track 1 ends. Track 2 will begin, and you'll see this picture. I'm going to take the next one and I'm going to slide right up next to it, and the third one the same thing, and you'll see that now I have these images that are all snapped together, and so they'll move from one to the other. They automatically recorded for about 5 seconds long, and I can shorten that if I want to by just dragging that and say, well, you really don't want to have that much time to look at all my grandkids, so let's just shorten all of these a little bit so we can see the babies but not make too big a deal about it during this short demonstration. And just about done here. So now we have our timeline. Let's see what it looks like. What I'm going to do is just to move my cursor here to the very end of this presentation, and you can see how it transitions from the first track to the second track, and we'll move from one slide to the next, and you can see my beautiful grandbabies here. In another presentation here, you'll see how we would maybe do some fun things with those transitions between slides. They can spin and be creative a little bit in terms of importing that. I can also import a video. As you can see, I've uploaded a video also into my clip bin. This is a video I took of a colleague doing a little developmental assessment on a baby. I used my iPad to film it and then uploaded it into Camtasia. So in order to do the video, what I would do is just drag it and drop it down onto the track where I want it. I can pull it up right to the edge. Now you'll see the video is in the wrong direction here, so I'm going to turn it around. So oops, let's just get really crazy here. I'm going to turn it around so we can see my colleague. I'm going to shrink it down so it fits the size of the window that we have to work with here, and that should do a pretty good job of incorporating the video. I can also edit that video in the same way I've done everything else. As I review it, if there are sections that I don't like, I can do that. Now, as I look at this video, I see that the sound looks like it's pretty low. I would listen to it to make sure that the sound was consistent with the rest of the taping I'd been doing. If it wasn't, I can click on this audio tab and actually increase the volume. And if you'll look on the screen at the little volume indicator here, as I hit volume up, you will see that it's starting to increase in volume, so that's going to probably be easier for us to hear Bridget talking about the exam that she's doing.